Recently, Republican Tim Donnelly appeared on The Filter. Mr. Donnelly is running for the 59th Assembly District seat. He had some very strong views on illegal immigration and global warming. Joining us now, the woman running against him in the 59th District, Democrat Darcel Woods. Ms. Woods, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you very much for having me, Fred.
59th District has more registered Republican voters than Democrats. Why are you the Democrat that can break through?
Well, Fred, I've been traveling through the district for the past year, and the voters have a common thread. And what they've said to me is that they want someone that can employ common sense, have fiscal responsibility, as well as accountability. And they want someone who can unite the district, meaning Democrats, Republicans, and independents. They're looking for someone that will represent them. And conversely, what they're saying is that they don't believe that Mr. Donnelly can do that with his extreme views.
Do you consider his views extreme?
I do.
Well, he took a very strong stance on Arizona's immigration law. He likes it. He thinks it would work in California. Do you agree with him or disagree with him?
Well, my stance on immigration is I strongly support, securing all of our nation's borders, whether that be north, south, east, or west. As a law enforcement professional, I've been a deputy, I've been a parole agent. My last assignment was a commissioner with the Board of Parole Hearings. Now, as a commissioner, I had to recommend deportation of inmates to their native country of origin.
Did you?
Okay? I did. And in every case, it's my recommendation, but I do not have that responsibility once the recommendation is made. And that's where Mr. Donnelly does not quite understand the law. It is not a state's responsibility. Go ahead.
Ms. Woods, let me stop you right there, and let me follow up on that.
Okay.
You said in some cases it was your recommendation.
Correct.
Now, that doesn't mean it's going to be enacted, but that was your recommendation.
Correct.
If elected, do you think you would have that recommendation?
Of course, because the whole point here is that we want our borders to be secure. And when I say that, I'm saying that because if someone is here illegally, we want to make sure that the laws are being enforced. And I am a law enforcement individual. I'm a law and order candidate. So
but you're
yes.
coming from the Democratic side. You sound a little bit like a Republican there.
Well, I would say that I am a law and order candidate, and that means that I stand with the law. If a law has been broken, I believe that we have the right to enforce the law.
Mr. Donnelly suggested a prisoner exchange program with Mexico as a way to save the state money. Would you be in favor of that?
Well, again, Mr. Donnelly has his information a little twisted. We have a international compact treaty. Again, the state of California does not have a legal right to deport anyone. That is a federal responsibility.
But if the state of California had that right, would you be in favor?
Oh, if someone is here illegally and we go through, the federal government goes through the process of determining whether they want to, and that's the Immigration's, Customs, and Enforcement Agency's decision, not the state of California's.
All right, we have about a minute left, and I want to hit you up with two more quick ones. Your opponent has grabbed some headlines with some very strong opinions. Do you need to do that? Do you need to grab headlines?
Absolutely not. I believe that my reputation stands upon my background, my work ethic, the fact that the voters have been attracted to me because I am a unifier, that I have the common sense, the fiscal responsibility, the accountability that they're looking for. And that's the reason why they seem to be attracted to my candidacy.
All right, final question for you. Meg Whitman spending tens of millions of dollars in the gubernatorial race. How much money do you have to spend to win the seat out there in the 59th District?
Well, you know, I'm looking at this now, and the fact that myself and Mr. Donnelly, we both spent less than combined $100,000. I'm thinking now that no longer does the victory go to the person who spends the most money. The victory goes to the one that the voters have the most confidence in.
True, but if somebody bankrolled you real quick here, could you buy this thing?
I don't want to buy it, Fred. I want the voters to decide who they want representing them. And I believe in the end of the day, it's going to be me.
Darcel Woods, great seeing you. Thanks for coming in, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, Fred, for having me.